Welcome back everyone, I hope you enjoyed the story, and we are going to be making some space biscuits today. So you might remember Bazoo, one of the characters in They Came from Planet Zabalulu, absolutely loves space biscuits, so that's what we're going to be making today. So if you've got an apron at home, make sure you pop your apron on just to stop you from getting any food on your clothes, and then make sure you wash your hands really well as well. So next thing you want to do is start weighing out your ingredients. I've printed off the recipe just so I can have a look at the ingredients as I go along. We will put a link to the recipe on the Facebook page as well. So first thing you'll need is 200 grams of chocolate. I'm using milk chocolate because I love milk chocolate. This has come in a bar, so I'm actually chopping it. Make sure that you've got an adult to do the chopping for you. Okay, next thing you want to weigh out is your flour. So you need 225 grams of plain flour, and make sure that you sift your flour as well, just to get rid of any bumps and lumps. And then you want to weigh out your sugar, so you need 80 grams of granulated sugar and 80 grams of light brown muscovado sugar. Next, you've got your salted butter, so you need 150 grams of this. Try and make sure it is softened because it just makes mixing it a whole lot easier. Just washing my hands again as well. And the next step you want to do is you want to line a baking tray with baking paper, so it just stops the biscuits from sticking to the tray as well. And then you want to preheat your oven. So put your oven on to 190 degrees, 170 if it's a fan, or gas mark 5. Now I've only lined one baking tray because I'm only going to make part of the cookies, and you'll see why in a minute. Okay, so make sure you've got all your ingredients there and ready. Just washing my hands again. First thing you will need is a big mixing bowl, so you can put all your ingredients in, and then you want to put all of your butter inside. You might need to use a spoon just to get it off your plate. And then you want to mix in your muscovado sugar, and followed by your granulated sugar. You want to give this a good stir. You might find that an adult will be better at this. You need some good muscles to do this, and it will probably take you a couple of minutes, and you want it to look really creamy once you're finished. So it might be a little bit sticky as well. So it'll look something like this. And the next step is you want to measure out your vanilla essence, and you will need 2 teaspoons of vanilla essence or vanilla extract. Just adds a little bit of sweetness to your space biscuits. So these are your wet ingredients that you're adding now, so it will make it a little bit stickier. And then you want to crack 1 large egg into the bowl. Just try and be careful not to get any shell in there. If you do, you can always use a spoon or a fork just to lift that shell out. Don't want any crunchy bits in your biscuits. So it's really difficult to get all the egg out as well. Right, you want to mix this really well as well, so it's going to get a little bit stickier. That will take you a couple of minutes and it should look something like this. Okay, and then we want to add the rest of the dry ingredients. So you want to put all of your flour in. And then you will need half a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. And the last thing you'll need is 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Now you can see I'm not measuring it out, I'm just throwing a little bit in. Probably best that you do measure it out though. And last thing you want to do is mix it up. So the mixture is going to get a lot stiffer now, so it might take you a bit more muscle to get this all mixed in. But when it's all done, it should stick to your wooden spoon just like this. Ooh. Right, that's what it should look like. A lot like dough. And the final step is the best bit. It's the chocolate. So just pour all the chocolate into the bowl. And give it one final good mix. Now just getting all of the sticky bits off of the spoon. Probably best not to use your fingers, probably best to use another spoon just to get all those bits off, because you don't want any going to waste. Okay, it's ready to go. And last thing you want to do is you want to pop it onto your baking tray. So it's a bit sticky, can be a bit difficult. You want to use 2 spoons just to get a dollop of the mixture onto the tray. Make sure that you are spacing them out really well as well. So I've put 9 blobs onto my baking tray and pop it in the oven. So what you want to do is you want to bake them for about 8 to 10 minutes. Best thing to do is to set a timer on your phone, or if you've got an egg timer, you can keep a track of the time. You also want to check your cookies every so often. Now you've got 10 minutes to do what you like. So you could have a little read, maybe catch up on your space facts. Or you could download an ebook from the Devon Library's website through the Overdrive or Libby apps. There's loads to have a look at, loads of kids' books on there as well. Just keep checking your cookies. Or like me, you could do a few stretches, get your daily exercise, a few star jumps as you do, or you could wash up. Or you could listen to some music, have a little dance and a boogie around the kitchen. Don't mind me and my terrible dancing. Or you can watch some TV while you wait. But those 8 to 10 minutes will go really quickly. And what I'm doing here is I'm just putting the rest of my cookie dough in a bag because I'm going to freeze it. So I'm just checking my cookies to see if they're done. Now the way you can check to see if they are ready is if they are light brown on the edges and still slightly soft in the centre if you press them. Just make sure that you don't burn yourself when you check those cookies, and make sure you get an adult to use oven gloves to take the cookies out of the oven as well. So they should look something like this. Shall we have a try? So you want to wait until they've cooled down completely. And if you break one in half, it should be a little bit soft in the middle. And give it a go. Delicious! Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed making your cookies. I hope they're as delicious as mine. And do keep an eye out on our Facebook page for all of our other Sci-Fi Week events. We've got lots going on and we'll be posting lots up over the week. So thank you very much and we'll see you next time. Bye!